1, 2, 3.
Okay. I'm sorry. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Allison, and
Pamela.
my girl Pam. You already know.
Where do I look?
But
we got some Chick-fil-A.
yeah, we got some Chick-fil-A today, and we're gonna make a mukbang / story time.
Yeah, basically.
Go fuck with my girl Pam's YouTube. She's a new upcoming YouTuber. She just started. I will link her channel in the description below or whatever. But yeah, guys, we got some Chick-fil-A. I got some grilled nuggies.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, I got the fried ones.
The grill. Have you tried the grilled ones?
Yeah, but I feel like that's like healthy stuff.
Por eso, I just came from the gym. Well, from school. I went gym, school, and then, and then I got some fries too. Tell them about yourself. Come on, introduce yourself. My viewers don't know you.
What's up, guys? My name is Pamela.
I've been knowing Pamela since middle school.
Middle school, yeah.
Yeah.
From soccer, because we both play soccer.
And
we don't play no more, because
fuck the coaches.
Yeah, fuck the coaches. They don't know how to treat people right.
We made a whole YouTube video on the coach's camera.
Oh yeah,
and we got in trouble for that.
We were dancing like if we were Shakira. And then I thought that we deleted the video.
And then we got an email from our coach talking about that our YouTube video was interesting and that we needed to talk about it.
Bro, yeah, that shit was funny as fuck. We didn't even know what the fuck we were doing.
But we were recording because we were both injured.
Can you believe that?
I had got a concussion. And what'd you have? Oh, something about your heart, ¿verdad?
Yeah, I think like
girl must have had a heart attack.
No, for real. I don't know, it was something about my heart. I was having like heart problems, so I couldn't really play. And he sent us like to go film.
To go set up the camera.
Oh yeah, to go set up the camera, but in those like 5 minutes we were just fucking around. Like we set up the camera right there. We did not know that we were recording. Like we were just, being teenagers. We should hang out with her one day. I was gonna tell her to fucking quit her job, cause
Walmart crew, we need to reunite that. Speaking of Walmart,
fuck Walmart.
Fuck Walmart.
Fuck everybody in that bitch. Fuck all of y'all. Y'all fake as fuck.
Walmart
y'all did us dirty too. So ever since I left that place, I've never been in there, cause y'all did us dirty.
I recently went to the Walmart we used to work at, and I flipped all the cameras off. I was over here like this.
Yeah, cause.
But we have our reasoning. They did us dirty as hell. So okay, so this is where the story time comes in. So basically, we got done dirty as fuck by Walmart. And the Walmart we used to work at is like not the big Walmart, but the neighborhood market Walmart. That's the one we used to work at. And we thought it was cheap because it's a small Walmart, so we didn't think much of it. But anyways, continue.
Okay, so I started working there in like June. When did you start?
In August. I started in August.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so we were already friends before.
Yeah, we were middle school friends.
Yeah, so we were already friends when we started working at Walmart, so keep this in mind. So yeah, I started working in June. Like a day after my birthday, I started working there. And I told her, because she was looking for a job, so I was like,
to work at Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. So yeah, she used to work at Chick-fil-A, and I texted her and I was like, oh my god, I was like Walmart seems so chill. Come here, come work with me, like everything's gonna go smooth. It's small, there's not many people, and for the availability time, it seemed like flexible to me. So I told her, I was like, come on and work here, right? So then she was like, okay, bet. She's like, I'm gonna quit Chick-fil-A.
I got the fuck out of that bitch.
And she was like, and I'm gonna apply to Walmart. So I was like, bet. So this was still within the first month, like within June. And then like some months passed by.
And I told her that I finally applied.
Yeah, so then she texted me. She was like, I finally applied. And I was like, bet. I was like, I'm gonna go tell like my manager to see if like he can like get you in or see.
And at that time we had a different manager.
Yes, a whole different manager who was super chill.
The manager we fucked with.
Yeah, he was super chill, super nice, and we were just like, this seems like a good job. Like everything seems super chill.
We were big chilling at
Yes,
first.
yeah, we were big chilling. Like, I'm telling you guys, our like availability time, it was super good.
We were getting them hours.
We were getting breaks together, even though that's not how a job works. But he let us.
He was chill, like
he told us, he was like, if you want, you all can go like to lunch, whatever, do y'all thing, and then come back, blah blah blah. So, you know, that's what we're doing for like the first, I guess, like 3 months.
We were big chilling until October.
Yeah. We were big chilling until October, and I had found out that he was leaving, and not many people knew that he was leaving.
She told me that.
Yeah. So I started telling everybody. I was like, you guys, I was like, T is leaving. He's gonna go to a different store. Like,
he really betrayed us like that.
Yeah, and he was the cool manager. So I was telling Allison, and she was like, really? She was like, nah, I don't believe you, blah blah, because I am a liar sometimes. Like, I be lying like fuck sometimes. Anyways, the day October finally comes, and then he left, and so then that's when we got a whole new manager. That's when things went down, like down.
But we ain't think much about it, because, you know, it's a girl manager, and we're like, oh, you know, this shit gonna be chill as fuck, you know, we coolin', right? Wrong. We were wrong as fuck.
Wrong. Okay. So then October comes, and then T leaves, and then here comes like the girl manager.
We're gonna call her Rebecca.
Okay, Rebecca.
That's the name of my car. I'm dead.
Okay, so Rebecca comes, right? And she gets there, and like from the back, I was like, nah, like, she ain't chill. She ain't cool.
Like, she just gave off that vibe, you know?
Yeah, she did. So I told Allison, I was like, nah, I was like, she's not cool, blah, blah, blah. You guys know Allison. She was like, I want to go see her. I want to go. So then, I don't know when, but Rebecca, she was just walking around the store, and that's how like a lot of people started seeing her.
Because she came up to introduce herself.
Oh, she did? Oh, okay.
I think so. I don't remember.
To me, she didn't. To me, I had to walk into her office and find out who she was. And then I told her, I was like, hey, I'm Pamela, blah, blah, blah. I just told her about myself a little bit, so I can know her, and then that's it.
We worked 2 different departments. You were
I was in OGP.
OGP.
Yeah, OGP.
She was like a personal shopper, so she would like do the shopping for other people, and I was the cashier.
Yeah, so we were like, sorry. No, I don't have COVID. Okay, so yeah, we were in like different departments, but one way or another, I would still find a way to see this girl. Like, I would always text her. Yeah, we would always go to breaks together.
Bro, we used to like leave, go to American Deli.
Yes, we used to clock in together, clock out together, have the same hours. Everything used to be the same.
Like, I'm telling you, we was big chilling.
Because of T, like, he had already like left us. When he left, we still had the same hours. He did everything for us, so we were still chilling. Anyways, Rebecca comes in and all that, and then that's when things just started going downhill. I met her, and I was like, nah, she's not cool. I really don't like her. I don't fuck with her. But I was like, maybe it's just me like assuming. So I was like, well, let me give it like 2 more weeks and see how it is, because, you know, I was trying to build like a good relationship with her, but I couldn't.
So we're gonna call this guy
Toby. Now this guy,
hold on. Toby was a supervisor, so he was like, what, supervisor or not?
He wanted to be a supervisor, but he was not. Okay.
You know that type of people who try so hard to be like manager type shit,
but they're not managers.
Like, yeah. He was that type of person.
Yeah,
mind you, he was grown as hell. I'm talking about like 40.
A family with kids,
with girls, with
yes,
girl
yeah. So Toby comes, and I already had like 4 months into
we forgot about Selena. So we have another friend that she was there before both of us, ¿verdad?
Yeah, she was.
She was there.
I think like six.
Like, she was there for longer than us, basically.
Yeah, way longer.
So
yeah, way longer.
If only she was here to just tell her story, but she's at work right now.
Yeah, she's at work, you guys. She's fake. Selena, if you're watching this, you're fake. Anyway,
she's not gonna watch this, bro.
She is. I know she is. Okay.
Selena, you better watch this.
Yes. Okay. Anyways, I was already 4 months into Walmart, and then this Toby guy comes in, and he introduces himself like, "Hey, beautiful."
No, he would be like that to every single girl.
Everybody. But like, he introduced, like, when he was like trying to talk to me, he would always go with, "Hey, beautiful," but he would do that to every single girl. But that's how he introduced himself to me. So I was like, "Hey," and then That was like the first thing that he did, okay? Like, just, hey, beautiful. And then I started telling Selena, my friend, and I was like, can you believe that Toby like keeps calling me beautiful and stuff? She was like, you're lying. And I was like, no. She was like, he has touched my hips before during work. And I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, how? She was like, yeah. She was like, he has touched my hips. Meanwhile, I'm at work. I didn't believe her. I was like, that's so weird to me. Like, how is a guy gonna be touching a female at work? Like, her hips, it doesn't matter where, he's touching a female. So I didn't believe her at all. Like, zero. Yeah, she was just telling me that like he had touched her at work, but I didn't really believe it because it's at, you're working. Like, why are you gonna be touching a female?
Right, like,
when later this day comes, so
he started acting weird with her.
So this is the day that Toby got really weird with me, okay? So as I said,
her and her boyfriend were on break. I was still I was not on break because I had been on break before,
but I always texted her, yeah, I'm on break,
and I would come visit her because, you know, we were kicking it. So I went to like the little break room and shit.
Yeah.
And they were eating wings, and I was just chilling there because we had no customers. Like, we were dead.
It was pretty late. I guess like 9
yeah,
or 10.
like we were about to close.
No, it was 10.
Yeah, because we closed at 11. No?
Yeah. So it was this. I had break like around 10. I would always get it like 30 minutes before I would clock out, even though you can't do that. I would always do that. So
I'm telling you, we used to be able to do whatever the fuck we wanted.
Yeah, so I had basically I texted her and I was like, hey, I was like, we got wings, you know, come.
She was like, you want some? Cause she know my fat ass be hungry.
Yes, and as soon as she walked in the room, she started eating them. So Allison finally gets there. She starts eating my wings, and we were all chill when Toby walks in the room.
We were minding our business, not even causing like
okay, so basically he had saw who was in that little room. In the little room, it was me, my boyfriend, Allison, and my other friend named Dalila. It was just us. He saw that we were all in there, and he immediately goes to this app where it tells you if we're clocked in, if we're clocked out, if we're on break, what time we went out. It tells them everything. So he started searching up, and he saw that it was only me and my boyfriend who were on break. So he comes back in the room and he tells Allison. He was like, Allison, he was like, you're not on break. What are you doing?
Push your ass, right?
In reality, she wanted to say eating wings, but what did you say?
I don't remember, bro.
I don't think you said nothing.
I think I just kept eating my wings.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck are you to tell me what to do?
That's so true. No. That's true. Okay, yeah. He had asked her. He was like, Allison, I see that you're not on break. What are you doing? And her fat ass just kept eating the wings. And I wanted to laugh because, like, what the fuck?
But we cannot take each other serious. Like,
never. So I looked, like, right here to my side. And it's just Allison eating. And I'm like, Allison, like, what the fuck are you doing in my head? I was like, girl, I was like, is she not going to say nothing? And so then he was like, Allison, get back to work. And then she just got up. I think you took a wing.
Yeah, I took a wing.
Yeah, she took the wing and then she got out. And then my other friend Dalila, she also wasn't on break, but I think Dalila got out on her own. Like,
yeah, she left on her own.
Yeah.
I think
the point is, Dalila left by herself. Like, nobody told her anything, but what Dalila did was she just went to another room. Like,
she went to the break room.
Yeah, so she went to another room. So that's it. And then he saw that me and Ed, that we were on break, and he had questioned him and was like, why are you guys barely on break when there's only 30 minutes left of you guys clocking out? And he had told both of us. He was like, hurry up and finish eating and go back to work.
Oh, hell no.
I was like, what? I was like, no. I was like, I'm about to take my sweet time and I'm gonna still take the whole entire break that I need. So then he left, Toby left, and then he comes back in there, and then he tells me and my boyfriend again. He was like, Ed, he was like, you get to work and Pamela, come with me. Ed never went back to work. Ed still went to the other room where Dalila was originally at, and Allison started to work. Allison went back to work since the beginning, ever since he told her to go work. So Allison was doing cashier. Okay, so then Dalila's already gone, Allison's gone, and my boyfriend's gone. It was just me and this guy in a room
with the door closed.
So, yeah, so he
and
was
that's
like,
against the policy.
He was like, Pamela, he was like, come with me. And in my head, I was like, where? Like,
didn't he say like, oh, I gotta talk to you or tell you something?
He told me that. He was like, Pamela, he was like, I have to talk to you. And I was like, okay. So then,
and this shit cold, kind of cold.
Okay, so then he pulls me into a room with just me and him, with the door closed and locked. And he just started talking to me, and all what he said was, you know that you can get break 30 minutes after you clock out, right? Why couldn't you tell me that in front of my friends? Like, they did know that I was on break 30 minutes before I had to clock out. So why couldn't you just tell me? I told him, I was like, why couldn't you just tell me that in front of your friends? Why do me and you have to come into this room just so where you can tell me that I can't do that? Like, no, that's a no-no. When he pulled me into the room, there was a guy in the other room, because there's 2 rooms. So then when he kicked everybody out, I was in this room, and then all of them were in this room. So when he kicked people out from this room, they just went to the other room, which is right across from each other. So then there was a guy sitting like near the door, and then he could see the other room because they're right across from each other. So then that guy, okay, let me back forward a little bit. So then Toby came, and then he was like, that's all what I had to tell you. And I was like, I told him, I was like, you're weird for that. Like, you could have told me that in front of my friends. And then I got up, I shut the door on him, and then I left. Okay. And then 30 minutes later, I clocked out. So I clocked out, and then I dipped.
So that was that day.
That was that day. So then that guy, though, that could see into the other room that same day told a manager that Toby had pulled me into the room with just me and him. It was that same day, but I had already left. We all had left because we all clocked out at the same time. So we all were like already gone. And then that was that day. So then I had to work the next day. The next day comes. My manager was like, Pamela, I have to talk to you. I was like, okay, about what? And then he told me, he was like, what happened yesterday between you and Toby? So then I started telling him everything. I was like, well, it was like 10:30 of the night when Toby decides to pull me into a room with just me and him, with the door closed, locked. There was like no windows, there was no blinds.
And the room she was in had no camera, so it's
yeah,
like,
it had nothing, because we were in the office. We were
the other room that was on this side, because the break room is on this side, and like the office room, like,
it's across from each other. But we were in the room where Rebecca is at. We were in her office, which her office has no cameras, no nothing. Like, I didn't really have proof much of me being in there with him. So thank God that guy had told my manager, though, that he did that to me, like Toby. So then I had told my manager, I told him like everything what had happened about me and Toby, and how like I didn't feel secure like with him, because like he was just being weird.
Like he made you uncomfortable.
Yeah, he made me really uncomfortable. So I told my manager that. He said that he was gonna try not to put us together no more. Clearly didn't. Yeah, he lied. He still was putting us together. Every time I'll go to work, he'll be right there, because he was trying really hard. He was trying really hard. He was trying really hard to be like a manager. Toby was. So then that same, like the next day, when my manager had asked me what happened between me and Toby, like I guess like 4 hours later, Toby started looking for me around the whole entire store. He
was asking people, oh, have you seen Pamela?
He asked all my friends who were in there. I had like a good like
we had a lot of people.
We had a group.
Friends.
Yeah. We had like a group of just teenagers.
Didn't you used to stalk? Did this happen when you were a stalker?
Yeah, so
she used to be a personal shopper, but then she switched positions. So she was a stalker, which was
Toby's
the supervisor. He was the like, right? Or it was Linda, bitch ass.
Her name.
I don't give a fuck.
No, it was
fuck you, Linda, if you're watching this. Both of y'all.
Yeah, no, fuck all of y'all. Y'all are some stupid bitches, cause y'all did us so dirty, but
so dirty.
And when I would do, okay, so I would only do stalking because orders would either finish or we would just get done fast. Like there was nobody either ordering or
like Pamela was a fast worker. So,
I really was. They lost a good one right there for real.
They lost some good ones.
Yeah, some good ones.
Don't play with me. I was good at cashier too.
Okay. So anyways, whenever like we would just finish like picking like the food and stuff, packing the orders and all that, I would go to stalking, which is what Toby does. So that day I was still shopping online like for people, and then
I got the chills.
Okay, and then Toby started looking for everybody because I did work under his department sometimes, but not all the time. So then Toby started asking all my friends, oh, have you guys seen Pamela? Do you guys know where she's at? Blah, blah, blah. I need her now. So then my friend Alila texted me. She was like, hey, do you know that Toby's looking for you? And I was like, what? I was like, wait, why? Like, what are you talking about? She's like, he keeps asking people where you at. And I was like, just don't tell him. That's weird. I'm pretty sure his nasty, ugly ass is gonna go on the app and check if I'm on break or not, or where. Like, the app tells him good information about us. So anyways, I told my friend, I was like, don't tell him where I'm at. It's none of his business, and I'm not even supposed to be stalking right now. There's still a lot of orders, so just let him keep like wondering.
But this bitch don't want to leave.
I was like, just let him keep wondering where I'm at and stuff like that. And then comes another day. Oh, that day he couldn't find me. He had to find me through the intercom. What is it called? The intercom.
Yeah,
right?
The intercom.
Yeah, they had to find me through there. He had went to go snitch on me, saying that I wasn't in the store. And so then my manager,
he was a rat.
Yeah, my manager comes and she calls me through the intercom, and then I go to her office and I'm like, what happened? She was like, Toby just couldn't find it. I'm like, why is that his problem? Why is that, like, why does he care where I'm at? And then his reason was, since I am under his apartment, he needs to know where all of his associates are. I wasn't even under his apartment at that time.
Like, she was still a personal shopper.
I was still shopping for people. I would only do stalking late at night because we would get a lot of orders, believe it or not. So I would only do stalking like if it was like super night, but that day it wasn't. It was a night. Okay, so then this is like the most important day, okay?
Like, this is the main important key day.
If you guys thought that the other stuff was the most important, y'all thought wrong.
This is where shit goes wrong.
Right here. Okay, so then it was just outside shopping for people, and I remember it was like back to school, or they were still getting some like school supplies. I don't know why, but I was in that area like getting like papers or like pencils and stuff like that for a person who had shopped online. Toby comes up to me, and the first thing he says is, hey, beautiful. And I was like, hey. Sometimes I would even ignore him. I wouldn't say anything to him, but that day I was just like, hey. And I would always like kind of roll my eyes, but not really. I wouldn't want to make it noticeable for him to see me rolling my eyes. So he had just said, hey, beautiful, and I just said, hey, because back then my manager got mad that he snitched on me, saying that he would sometimes say hey to me, but then I would ignore him. So then my manager told me that that wasn't like good. I wasn't being respectful to him. So I had to basically just show him my respect. So anyways, I started saying hey to him after that, and so he has the nerve to touch me from right here to right here, rubbing on me. He was like beautiful. He was like, are you like struggling with anything? Do you need help? And stuff like that. I was like, the fuck? I literally was like, no. And then my friend was there. Yeah, my friend was there. So then my friend saw, my friend Alila was there, and she literally was like, what the heck? And she said that out loud to him. She was like, what the heck? She was like, what are you doing? And I don't know what got to him, but he rubbed on me, y'all. He like touched me. I don't care where, but feeling on me like that.
Like, why are you touching a girl in the first place?
Yeah, no, like feeling on me like that is a no. So I got really mad, and since I was already near the office, that same moment she
dropped whatever the fuck she was doing. She went straight to the office.
I went straight to the office. I went to go tell my managers, and I'm
mind you, we had our main manager, like the store manager, was Rebecca. She was a girl.
Yeah, Rebecca.
And our other manager,
we're gonna call him. He's
we're gonna call him a bald-headed hoe shit.
Stop playing. Okay, yeah.
So the bald man and Rebecca.
Yeah. So there was a guy and a girl. The girl, the Rebecca was clearly above the guy. So I go in there, and it's both of them in the room, and I started telling them everything about Toby. I'm like, it seems like you guys aren't taking this seriously, because I keep telling y'all that Toby keeps doing something to me, like, but y'all aren't seem to be like taking care of it or anything, because y'all are still scheduling me like to work with him. Y'all are still putting me in his same department, which is to stalk. Y'all are still doing like things like to make me be with him. So it's clearly that you guys do not care. And at that same freaking moment, Rebecca was like, she was like, we do care, but there's just nothing much that we can do.
She was like, there's no proof.
Yeah, she was like, there's no proof. I was like, bitch, there is. I was like, there's a lot of proof. And I was like, And just to be said, I am not the only girl. He has done this to multiple girls, not girls, girls, but I have been the first one to speak up. Rebecca just said no. She's like, no, we just can't do nothing about it. Yeah.
And then you went to the bathroom.
I got out of there and I went straight to the bathroom. I went to the bathroom though to just freaking cry. So
like she had like a little moment. I feel like she was crying because she was mad. Cause how are you gonna like speak up to a girl manager and for her to say like basically that she don't give a fuck?
Yeah,
like that's
she could have understand me at least.
Like coming from girl to girl, yeah, like you don't believe her, like.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I went. No, yeah. So then I was in the bathroom and I saw that like 10 minutes were passing by, and y'all, they be bullshitting at you for anything. I'm telling y'all. Toby was looking me for the store just because he couldn't find me. Like, if you're gone for like 20 minutes, boom, they're already bullshitting. Like, where is she at? What is she doing with who? Like, they were bullshitting. So I saw that 10 minutes pass by, and I had texted my friend Selena, and I was like. Oh, I
texted her. You're like, can you come to the bathroom?
Yes, I was like, Selena. I was like, please come to the bathroom and come now. I think like 8 more minutes passed by and she didn't come. So I was like, fuck. I was like, she's not gonna come. So then I texted Allison.
No, but Selena was there when I walked in.
Yeah, I know. But okay, so then I had texted Allison, and I was like, Allison, can you please come to the bathroom now? As soon as I texted Allison, Selena walked in. But then Selena was like, what happened? She got in the stall with me. She was like, what happened? And I started telling her,
because you were throwing up there.
Oh yeah, I threw up, y'all. Like
she was that mad.
Yeah, like I started throwing up.
Mind you, no, but this bitch throws up for everything.
Oh yeah,
like,
I do.
Like it's normal for her. Like,
I do. Yeah, I do throw up over anything. Like I can see something. I don't
know. Anyways.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So then I was throwing up and all that, and Selena had asked me. She was like, "What happened?" I told her the whole entire story. Keep in mind, there was another lady in the bathroom, but I did not know. I did not know.
I had came in,
right?
So I walk in.
So then I texted Allison, as I told you guys, and then as soon as I texted her, Selena walked in, and then like she made it pretty quick. She made it there in like 2 minutes.
Yeah, cause she was like, "Can you come now?"
Yes.
Like, so I was like,
"Oh her, yeah, shit." I texted her like I was like Patricia. I was like, "Please come now. Like, please, I'll do anything." Blah blah. You know, like I was basically begging for her to come. So then that's when she walks in there and she told me the same thing. She was like, Pam, because she calls me Pam. She was like, what happened? What happened? I started telling her everything as well. I was like, well, you guys, I know that this has been going on, and I told the managers, but they didn't do shit. Like, they just don't believe me, and like, you know, I was dead at that part, you guys. Like, I did not even know like what to do anymore. I knew that they weren't gonna believe me. So it was me, Pamela, and Selena in the bathroom. We were all in the bathroom.
Okay, so there was this one white lady, like, I don't know, racist shit. She was just white. She was just there, like, sitting. She was waiting for her daughter. Her daughter was in the bathroom.
Yeah.
And then, you know, we were talking.
So then she overheard.
Yeah, listen, wait. So then, one of, another employee, she's another cashier, she walks in the bathroom. And, you know, we were in the group, like, talking. She was like, what happened? So we told her what happened. And then people like, she was like, oh, he was weird with me, he did this and that. And then I was like, yeah, like when I first got there, like he would call me like, hey, beautiful and shit. Like at first I didn't see a problem because I was like, oh, like, you know, maybe that's just how he is, he's being nice, you know. But like in the break room, like I remember one day he had a pizza and, you know, he was like, you want some, beautiful? I was like, I mean, you know my fat ass. Like, I was like, yeah, I want a little slice or something. But I didn't think much of it until like Pamela told me, like when we were all in the bathroom, we were having like a group meeting type shit. I was like, oh, like I started like putting the plots together. I was like, he's weird as fuck. Cause the few days before, he also did the same shit to me. Like he was like, hey, like I was in the cash register with
she works in the front.
I work in the front. Like, why are you coming up to me? So
then when
hold on, I'm not done with my story. Wait. Okay, so yeah, I was in my register. We had no customers, and he was like,
hey, beautiful, you working hard or hardly working?
Bitch, get the fuck away from me, bro.
So what's it called? In the bathroom, we were all like together talking.
So we were talking about like everything he's done to each one of us, right?
Yeah.
So that's when the lady, she overhears and she's like, I'm sorry to be like in your business type shit, but you need to call like the police and tell them, like, if they're not believing you, you need to call the police and take this into like serious matters, because clearly they're not finna do nothing about it.
Selena got really, really mad.
Like, Selena don't play.
No, she don't play, y'all. Hell no. If you just by giving her a look, she's like, what the fuck do you want, bitch? Like, she don't play. Anyways, Selena got really mad and she was like, no, she's like, I'm finna go speak up and tell them about my experience. And then Allison was like, shit. She was like, well, if you do it, I'm gonna do it too.
And then the same girl, she was like, well, if y'all do it, I'm gonna do it too.
So then it like,
so it was 4 of us now. We each had an incident with that same guy, with Toby.
Yes.
Toby, bitch ass.
So then we go back into the manager's room, and
all 4 of us, we walk into her little office and shit.
And Toby saw us going in there. Toby was on break when we had went in there.
Yeah, so
and he was
we were in this room and he was in this room.
So then we go in there and we started telling them everything. I had already said my part. It's the same day. I already told them my part. They didn't believe me. So then here comes Selena, here goes the other girl, and here goes Allison telling them their part. So said,
bitch, Rebecca.
Wait.
She was like, okay, when did this happen and at what time? And we were like, well, we didn't know, like, what, like, how are we supposed to remember the date and the time? Like, we just know it happened.
Exactly.
And she was like, well, since you don't know the date and the time, there's no proof. I was like, what?
There is proof.
Like, you can go ahead and check the cameras.
Yes. Once again, Allison was in the cashier. She was in the front. They always have cameras at the cashier. And the rest
it was just me and this other girl. We were both cashiers, and Selena and Pamela were like in the back.
Yeah, we were in the back, but there are still cameras in the back. Like,
there was cameras everywhere.
Exactly.
So, you know, there was proof everywhere. So
then Rebecca told us that, and then Selena started to cry.
Cause she didn't believe us.
Yeah, she didn't believe us, and Selena
it was pissing her off.
Yeah, Selena cries when like she's really mad. So she started to cry, and she was like, "It's fucked up how you guys don't believe us." Blah blah blah. And
cause she was a whole bitch, and she didn't believe 4 girls coming up to her and speaking about how a guy made us uncomfortable and was like stroking on us and shit.
Selena thinks that Rebecca and Toby have something going on because in order to keep somebody,
everybody in Walmart are sneaky bitches, cause they all like.
I could expose all of y'all.
For real, y'all were married, flirting with each other.
Yes, like, exactly.
But that's none of our business.
Nope, it's not.
Like,
so anyways, Selena started to cry, and I remember I was like, Selena, I was like, calm down, like, it's okay. Then,
so she was like, all we can do is make a report. So she gave each one of us a little paper.
We couldn't write in front of each other. We couldn't.
Yeah, we had to be like in separate rooms. I don't know why. But so you know, we were writing down our little reports and
then
shit.
we turned them in.
No, and then you remember the lady leaves, the white lady, she leaves the bathroom and she comes up to again.
Oh yeah.
She was like whispering and shit, so my manager wouldn't hear us. She was like, you guys, like, you need to take this into like serious manners, because clearly they're not gonna believe you. They're not gonna do nothing about it. And me and Selena, we were like, bro, we should call 12, you know?
Yeah, and so we were in a different room. So then keep in mind, Toby was still on the break room. In order for me to to turn in my paper, I had to come through there, like through where Toby was at, so if I could submit, so if I can like give Rebecca my paper. Because I was already done, as I was walking to give her my paper, Toby comes out of the room and he like leans over to see my paper. He can't do that
type shit. Like,
he can't do that. He was trying to read it. So then I was like, excuse you, and then I put the paper like heading like towards me, and he didn't say anything, but it's something that he cannot do. So then I walked in there, then I told him again, I was like, he just tried looking at my paper, like, he can't do that. Like, you guys are not taking this shit seriously. So then as soon as I walked out, Allison and Selena, they're like, we're gonna call the cops. And I was like, you guys are gonna call the cops? They were like, yeah. And I was like, shit. I was like, okay, well.
Cause like that white lady, she was like speaking some sense into us. Cause like we were young. I was 16, you were 17. And Selena was the only like of age. So the white lady was like, oh, they won't do much to Selena because she was 18, so like they weren't finna take her serious. So we were like, okay, we're gonna call 12, you know. So we did, and we told them, like, we were like, what did we say?
It was me on the phone.
Oh, it was?
I told them, I was like, hey, I was like, we are currently outside of Walmart. I gave them the address, and then I was like, we are calling because there's a weird, creepy, ugly ass man in the store who has been touching us, calling us beautiful, leaving us little comments,
making us uncomfortable,
telling us what to do when he's not the manager, or he was nothing. He was just an employee like me. And I told him everything, and I was like, and I just don't feel comfortable here, blah blah blah. And I was
we told our managers, and they didn't do nothing.
Yeah, and they didn't believe us, but we know that it happened. So what's the next step? They were like, wait outside and we'll be there. They made it in like 5 minutes.
Quick as fuck.
And there was 4 of them.
Like so many of
so many. Yeah.
They like all invaded Walmart, and we were like, whoa.
We were outside because we all clocked out at the same time.
No,
they told us
y'all were someone was shit. The other girl, she was still on the clock. Like this happened like right when I was about to get off, so I was off, and this other girl, she was still on the clock. So we were just outside waiting for the cops to show up. So they show up, and they were like, bro, I had the fucking video like of what the cops said, but I had it on my iPhone 8. When I got this phone, like not all of my videos saved, so I don't have it no more. But long story short, the police was like, since he didn't touch us in our private parts, they couldn't do nothing about it. He was like, it was not harassment because it was in our private parts. But I'm a college student. I take criminal justice and psychology.
Oh my God.
Don't play with me. But we were talking about this like 2 days later, and my professor, he used to be an old cop. So he was talking about how if like what's the difference between sexual harassment and if a guy, he was like, oh, like pretend I'm touching your knees. He was like, that could be charged as simple assault. Cause you're still like touching a girl and you're making her uncomfortable.
Okay, that's what got me mad. When the cop said that, I was like, okay. I was like, so let me feel on you. I was like, let me touch you the same way as he touched me, and tell me how you would feel. I literally said that. I was like, let me come. I was like, come here so I can rub on you.
Like, we were trying to prove our point so bad.
I was like, let me like touch you.
And he was like taking notes and shit. He was like, okay, what's your age? What's your name? Where do you live? And type shit. And we gave him, like, we were corresponding with the cops. We were being respectful. But we just didn't get how the cop was like, we can't do nothing about it.
So then I'll say like 10 minutes after the cops pulled up, Toby was outside.
Everybody, like the whole crew was outside. I'm talking about Rebecca, Baldhead Ho, and Toby.
Everybody was outside.
And everybody, like all the employees, they're so freaking nosy. Like they don't know how to mind their business.
Yeah, so everybody was outside, and they were like, wait, what they do,
they were like, oh, like they caused the whole scene.
Okay, and so then Toby was with the cops, right? The cops, and I had asked, I was like, I wonder why Toby's there. They were like, he probably can get arrested. So in my head, I was like, let's go. And then that's when the bald-headed dude and Rebecca walks up to us, and they were trying to act like they cared and everything. They were like, no, you guys. They were like, we told y'all that we're gonna take care of it. I didn't know
but tell me why. Tell me why they walked up to us. Look, they walked up to us and they were like, you guys are temporarily suspended.
Bro.
We got suspended for calling the fucking cops. And they did not ever suspend the other guy. They did nothing to him. We got suspended, and we got suspended for like almost a month.
It was over a month.
We were like not working for a month, and he was like, oh, for the rest of the month, like we're gonna pay you even though you're not coming to work. So I was like, okay, that's okay. But then like after that, like they want to put us on the schedule, and they weren't paying us no more.
Our hours got cut off.
Like we used to like put them hours in. We used to work like
we used good like hours. 30 to 35 hours a week with like school and just shit going on.
Like we used to work like our only days off were like Tuesdays and Thursdays type shit.
Sometimes I would work 6 days a week. We couldn't work 7 because we were still underage. But we were
like making our hours and days, right? And so after that, like, oh, they were like, oh, we're gonna make a report to Walmart and shit. And so the police also made a case report, but like we never got a phone call from
no.
We never got a phone call from 12.
I think I still got it.
The only thing Walmart, like the company Walmart, they suck dick too.
I had it.
They were but basically Walmart was just like, y'all got no proof, when they literally had like video footage.
Yeah, they did.
They just didn't want to look for it.
Yeah, there was video footage.
And so yeah, after that,
We got suspended, then we came back.
Who got fired first? Oh, it was me.
Yeah, it was you.
It was me. Yeah, I had called my the manager, Rebecca. I had called her because, you know, I was like, you know, I'm trying to change my availability. And she was like,
wait, why were you trying to change it? A sport?
I forgot.
It was sports.
I forgot why. But she was like, oh, well, we don't got no more hours for you. Like, basically, she fired me.
But she didn't say you're fired or nothing like.
So, I forgot how the call went, to be honest. But she was like, oh, we can't give you no more hours. Like, she was like, basically, we're like letting you go. I was just trying to change my availability. Like, I'm not trying to quit or nothing. Like, I just wanted, like, what the fuck are you doing? And she was like, oh yeah, but you can apply again and we can look through your application.
Yeah.
I was like,
what is that gonna do? Then why are you like firing her?
Like, why are you firing me?
Yeah.
And so she was like, yeah. Oh, and then she was like, yeah, we can't give you no more hours. So I was like, so you're firing me?
Yeah.
And she was like, yeah, basically, but you can always apply later. Why would I want to apply if I got the job right now? And so I texted Pamela. No, we had a little group chat of like the girls and stuff. So I was like, y'all, guess what? Oh, I almost said her name. Rebecca, she fired me through the phone. Through the fucking phone. And my mom was like, oh, she can't do that. And like, no professional manager can do that. And they also have to send you like a letter that you're getting fired.
Okay, so then that happened. And like 2 weeks after you, right? 2 weeks after her, because I already knew about Patricia. I was like, okay. 2 weeks after her is my turn. So I go into they had called me through the intercom and they were like, Pamela, Alice, can you please come to the office, blah, blah. And I was like, I already knew. I was like, it's to get fired. So I think I texted in the group chat or something. I was like, you guys, I was like, they just come into the office, blah, blah, blah. And none of them replied. I don't know what the fuck they were doing. But Patricia or Selena, none of them replied. And I walked into the office and Rebecca told me, she was like, someone is gonna come talk to you right now in like 5 minutes. It wasn't even her who told me, it was somebody else.
So it was another bald head hoe.
Okay, yeah, that was another one.
Yeah, but he wasn't the manager, was he? No.
So Rebecca told me, she was like, wait, because somebody's gonna come talk to you. And I already knew that it was basically to like get fired. So I was like, okay, I was like, that's fine. So then I waited in there, and then that's when he comes and he gets me. He was like, Pamela, I need to speak to you. And I was like, okay. I was like, about what? We go into the room and he was like, it seems like we're gonna need to change your hours, like your ability time. So I was like, why? I was like, for what? I was like, why are you guys gonna want to do that? When he said that, I already knew it was to get fired. So I beat him to it. And I was like, actually, I was like, that's good, because I wasn't planning on working here after this month, which this happened in December. I was like, I wasn't planning on working here for next year. I actually got a new job, and I just lied to him. I really did not have a job. I was like, I actually got a new job, and I was just about to put in my 2 weeks. So it was basically me. I was basically gonna say that I was gonna leave, even though I wasn't. So
yeah, like she didn't want them to feel like they was doing something.
Yeah, so I beat him to it, because I already knew that if they're trying to change my hours, it was because of that. And anyways, they couldn't change my hours. They're just some pussies to say you're fired. Like, how is somebody gonna change my time, like my hours? You can't do that. If I'm available, then I'm available. So I told him that, and he said, okay, well, we're just gonna like determinize something like that. He was like, we're just gonna need to do that to you, because we just can't have you here for many hours. And I was like, no. I was like, that's fine. I mean, I was gonna get a new job. I have a new job anyways. Like, I wasn't planning on.
She was capping out her ass.
Yeah, I was like, I wasn't gonna work here anyways after like this month, so it's fine for me. And that's how they did us dirty. Like, it wasn't even our
So me
fault.
and her got fired, and the other girl, they didn't do nothing. But Selena, they like held on to her.
What?
But then they have fired like Selena slowly. Like they were trying to like gather like some like points.
Yeah.
Like they did points. They
she
were
just
like
left though in like May or June. That's why they took away her points, because she needed to go to graduation and to practice.
They gave her a point because she had to go to graduation, and they were
graduation
like,
practice.
and they were like, oh, you have too many points. Like if you been wanted to fire her, you should have just been said that. But yeah, guys, that's how we got done dirty. Like no justice was served for us. We like us speaking up like backfired on us.
Yeah, it backfired.
Which doesn't make any sense because you know we're 4 girls. Like, what the fuck?
So yeah, that's how they did us dirty. I've never gone to there anymore.
Walmart is a toxic environment, to be honest.
Yeah, the management is just horrible. It's as they don't know how to treat you. Yeah. And like, they don't give a fuck about you. They just gonna treat you like slaves and
like they gonna give you your hours, yeah, but they gonna treat you like booty, bro.
Yeah, it's super bad.
And like it's just no, bro.
Yeah, it's ass. So that's how they did us dirty. But now, ever since I left, I've been doing good. I'm way happier. I'm out of that toxic ass job. I still have my fucking friends. I still have everybody. I still talk to all of them. Period. I'm just doing better in life, in my opinion. Like,
yeah, like they say, when bad things happen, good things like good outcomes come out of it. Cause
now, yeah, same. Like, I just have more time. I'm just focused on school. I got better shit to do. So fuck Walmart, fuck all of y'all, fuck you, Rebecca, fuck all of your other little workers, fuck Toby, fuck every single one of you guys. Yeah, y'all ain't shit.
Y'all can kiss my
I hope
ass.
I never see y'all ever again in my whole entire life. Cause y'all are
jumping your ass. Yeah. But yeah, guys, that was it for the video. It was pretty long.
Sorry, I hope you guys enjoyed.
I hope you guys like learned something from this. You should always speak up, no matter what the outcome is.
Yeah, cause our outcome was obviously horrible, but now we're doing better.
At least we spoke up.
Yeah, we're doing better now. I'm happier, I guess you can say, like, not working that bullshitty ass job, but but yeah, you guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up. Continue.
Make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below. Let us know if you want to see more of us or whatever. Yeah. Don't forget to check out Pamela's channel. I will leave it in the description box below. Yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed it.
Peace.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
My guy pretty like a girl, and he got 5 stories to tell. I see both sides like Chanel, see on both sides like Chanel. Swimming laps through pool water.